Everybody, DM Fox here. I'm going to be playing a up-and-coming mod, been around for a while mod, PIxelmon. Uh, Really good mod. It's kind of the thing Pokemon fans are looking for in the actual game, being able to free roam and see Pokemon interacting with their environments. So this is going to be a really simple, basics, what are you looking at, especially if you've never played Pokemon, but you think, look at this and go, oh, that's really interesting. So let's get this going. So when it first comes up, it's going to give you a choice of a Pokemon to start off with. Grass type, water type, and fire type. Now, this is personal preference. Each one has their strengths, each one has their weaknesses. I'm going to go with Bulbasaur. And we are in a plains biome near a forest. That's good. Whoops. Okay. Wow, that's an awful lot of tools, guys. So, what we have here on the left side of the screen is you've got your display for your team. It's a Pharaoh. You can only carry 6 Pokemon at once, and I can't do anything besides open and close, which you use the O button to do that, so it doesn't take up as much of your screen. You open up, see how good their health is, if they're fainted, close it. You hit R to call them out, and your Pokemon will follow you around. Not as quickly as a cat or a dog, but they will follow you around. And you hit R again to retrieve them. You'll find special items like this. This is a leaf stone piece. You collect 9 of these, or shards, sorry. You collect 9 of those, you make a leaf stone, which is used to evolve certain Pokemon. Another thing to look out for, especially near plains biomes, forest biomes, are these apricot trees. Apricorns are used to make Pokeballs, since there are only 3 ways to get Pokeballs, and this is possibly the easiest. They come in 7 colors, and you use combinations of them to make Pokeball lids, which are used to make the actual Pokeballs. But when we get enough, I'll actually go through all that. So we're going to wander around, look at all the lovely Pokemon. See, that's cool. Getting to see a Pharaoh flying around, that's cool. I'm going to collect 2 specific colors of these, because I want a certain kind of Pokeball. You also need smooth stone and iron. Now every biome has different kinds of Pokemon that will show up in them. Pokemon are also aggressive towards you and other Pokemon. Some of them aren't aggressive, some are neutral, and they'll just look at you as you walk by. Some will actually run away from you to avoid being in battle. So we're gonna go over this hill because I saw something. Speaking of aggressive, wow, you're aggressive. Okay, this is a battle scene. I'm sorry that the camera has got us stuck in a grass block. This is the Pokemon who's attacking me, Rhydon. This is his level. Down here is my Pokemon and my level. One hit from Rhydon will knock my Bulbasaur out. Funny enough, Rhydon is a ground type, ground rock type, and if Bulbasaur was a high enough level and had the right moves, he could kick Rhydon's butt. So while we're in the battle screen, I'm going to explain what the buttons down here are. This is the fight. It lists the 4 moves or less that your Pokemon can use. Tackle's a normal type. Growl is a stat changing type, and neither of them are going to do anything. Pokemon button will take you to your team. So if you wanted to change or if you're leveling up your first Pokemon and want to change to something that can actually fight, you can do that. The third button is your bag. This would list any special items you have that you can use in battle. Berries, Pokeballs, battle items, and potions to restore. The last one is run. Let's hope we can run. Yes, we can run. Okay. Well, he really wants to fight, doesn't he? He used scary face. Oh, I can't run. No, it's just your speed goes down. The only good... Well, why doesn't he get... Okay, let's just... If I can't run, I'll fight. Nope. Hammer on. Wasn't very effective. Okay. If you're a fan of the Pokemon games but actually haven't seen this mod before, when your Pokemon passes out in this mod, you don't pass out and go to the nearest Pokemon Center, which is what we're approaching. You just don't have any Pokemon to fight with, which is kind of a good bad thing. I mean, if you see something you want to catch, you can't fight it. No Pokeballs anyway. But you also don't get attacked constantly, so you can continue on your way to your destination and get your Pokemon healed, which is what we're going to do. And since it's the only Pokemon Center I see, I'm going to make this my base too. So I'm going to take these apricons and I'm going to plant them. So I have more apricons and we'll be able to start making Pokeballs. Alright, this is a Pokemon Center. It's distinguishable if you have a map raider like I do by the red roof. And this is actually a pretty well stocked one. It has a trading machine, which in single player mode is absolutely useless. It has a PC, which if I had more than 6 Pokemon or wanted to take a few Pokemon out, this is where I put them. And it has healing machines. So go up, you right click, and it will deposit all your Pokemon, all 6 of them, 5 of them, whatever, and heal them. You can't do anything while it's doing that. It's not bad. On multiplayer servers, these are hit hard. Either people make them into their bases or they strip them down for their materials. Like this is quartz, so on a multiplayer server this would be gone. So I'm going to set a waypoint. So I get lost, I know which way to go. So what we're going to do now is start collecting materials to make all the stuff for the game, which means iron ore, lots of cobble, smooth stone, coal, and a added material called aluminum, which is used to make some of the other machines that you can't find naturally generated in the game. So I'm going to take some time out to gather the material, and then I will be back when I'm ready to show some more stuff. Alright, back. I've collected some base materials. I'm letting them cook. And while we're waiting for that to happen, I'm going to go over how to level up the Pokemon. Now, as you noticed when we were attacked, that anything just pretty much is going to knock out your level 5 Pokemon. So what we need to do is find Pokemon that can't fight back or a much lower level, and it's easier to find Pokemon that can't fight back. So we're going to go Magikarp hunting. Any Magikarp under the level of 15 can only use Splash, which does absolutely no damage.
Magikarp.
That's going to drive
Magikarp.
everybody up the wall.
Magikarp.
Magikarp. Okay, level 11, this will work. So you just aim your cursor at the Pokemon and to start the fight, and then you just start attacking.
Magikarp.
And of course, since he's level 5 and the Magikarp is level 11, it's going to take a while to knock him out with just a normal type. If he had a grass type, and Magikarp being a water type, which grass is super effective against water, plus having a specialty attack, would make this go a lot faster, but we don't, so
Magikarp. Magikarp.
Goldeen.
And
Goldeen.
he'll learn attacks as he levels up.
Goldeen.
Carp.
Goldeen.
As he'll
Goldeen.
level 9.
Carp. Carp.
So this is pretty much
Magikarp.
the
Magikarp.
easiest way to
Carp.
Goldeen.
level up your Pokemon.
Carp.
Probably with a lot
Magikarp.
less things to aim at.
Goldeen. Goldeen. Goldeen.
This will go a lot faster since
Magikarp. Carp. Carp.
he's closer
Goldeen.
to his level.
Goldeen.
He won't gain as much experience, but
Magikarp.
Goldeen. Goldeen.
Magikarp.
Goldeen.
Carp. Carp. Carp.
so you
Magikarp.
just keep attacking,
Magikarp.
keep attacking, keep
Goldeen.
attacking.
Magikarp.
Goldeen.
Magikarp. Carp.
Goldeen. Goldeen. Goldeen.
Carp.
Goldeen. Goldeen.
Hit right in
Carp.
there. Oh,
Carp.
no, but
Goldeen. Goldeen.
Goldeen. Magikarp.
I'm kind of
Magikarp.
stuck.
Goldeen. Goldeen.
Carp. Carp.
Goldeen. 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 Goldeen.
Oh, well, that's not going to work.
Carp. Carp. Magikarp.
Alright, well,
Goldeen.
that's
Goldeen.
pretty much how you're going to level up at first, unless you happen to find like a level 2 Pidgey or Rat-tat-tats and just hunt them down. But there's nothing negative that happens to your Pokemon when they pass out. They don't lose experience or anything. Also, something else, if you haven't looked up this mod, or just noticing, there are no regular Minecraft mobs. The mod itself keeps them from spawning. Regular spawners that spawn hostiles will continue to work unless you actually go into the program and turn that off. So I'm currently on peaceful, so that's not going to happen. I was actually down in the caves and found 2 dungeons with zombies, so that would have been fun. There was also an event that happened. A legendary has spawned in the plains biome, and apparently since they did the most recent update, it's been pretty much spamming that. And in the plains biomes, it's Rayquaza, and after 5 minutes they despawn, so they're not flying around anymore. But it actually will slow down your game a little bit when they spawn in, and especially when they spam spawn, so just be aware of that. I'm sure they're going to work on it. They're working on getting this to 1.7, so that will be interesting, especially with more biomes, to be able to spread out the different types of Pokemon. And this is taking a day and a night. So without passive mobs or hostiles spawning, getting the normal items like wool, leather, eggs, blaze powder, ender eyes, or ender pearls, not ender eyes,
Magikarp.
relies on
Goldeen.
defeating
Goldeen.
certain Pokemon, and they do have a list of what Pokemon drop what items.
Carp.
As you saw, Magikarp drop fish. Most bird types like Pharaoh and Pidgey and Sparrow will drop
Goldeen.
feathers.
Goldeen.
Meltanks will drop leather. Oh wait, that's a Genghis Khan.
Goldeen.
Certain fire types will drop blaze powder. Abras and Kadabras will
Goldeen.
drop
Goldeen.
ender eyes. These guys will drop wool. So you pretty much get everything you need just by battling and knocking them out instead of just trying to catch them. You find a Chansey, by chance, and you defeat them and you get an egg. So, well, since this is taking so long to grow, I'm going to switch over to a public server, and I'll show you how to make Pokeballs. Alright guys, hi. It would help if I remember the name of the server. It's a nice server. It's got multiple mini servers running off of it, so I'm currently on a shiny server, which means every Pokemon that shows up is a shiny version. So, but we'll stick to what we were originally here to do, and that's make Pokeballs. Now, in order to make a Pokeball, you need 3 things. You need the apricons, and cook those. And then you will need iron bars to make the bottoms. Iron disc, and then you need smooth stone to make buttons. And I need a few more of those. You will also need to make a hammer like this. Now, a hammer is 2 sticks with 5 pieces of material around them. So pretty much like this. And that makes you a hammer. You make it out of aluminum, stone, iron, gold, and diamond. And each one does a little bit better than the last. And they can also be enchanted to last a little longer, and so on and so forth. So now we need to make the Pokemon tops before we can actually make the Pokeballs. And that is the same way you make the bottoms. You just have 3 across. Reds make regular Pokeballs. They're the most common, and you get 5 out of those. I'm also going to make some Dust Balls, which is a black... Well, no, it's 2 reds. Well, guess I'm not. Next, you need an anvil. To make an anvil, will be 3 on top, 3 on bottom, and 2 like that. And that'll make that kind of an anvil, not the Minecraft anvil, which is that and 3 solid blocks of iron up there, which I have one of those. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to place the iron disc on the anvil. It's a right click, and then you take your iron hammer and right click, left clicking, sorry, will hit the lid until it looks like that, and then you left click it again, and I think they're going outside. They are. Let's move this to the middle of the floor now, right about here. So you just do that. For all the lids, and it's a bit time consuming. We're only going to make 5 because we're going to make just 5 regular Pokeballs. If you stop this anywhere in the middle of hammering, it'll just turn back to an iron disc, and you'll have to start all over again. So now we have 5. We'll go back over here. Oh wait, sorry. We've got the disc, and we do the exact same thing. Okay, now we have 5 ball tops and 5 ball bottoms, lids, bases, and buttons. We put that together and boom, we have a Pokeball. Now there's a whole bunch of different kinds of Pokeballs, and they each use different combinations of these cooked apricons. I know I'm mispronouncing it. You can grow your own garden and have all the ones you can need. I've turned the Pokemon Center into my base. So that's basically how you make a Pokeball. And each one has their own good uses. Dust balls are best at night. They have a better efficiency at catching Pokemon than Ultra Balls, which are about 2 tiers above Pokeballs. You also can make 3 of these as compared to 1 Ultra Ball. So it's pretty much worth just doing it that way. And that's pretty much it for now. And we'll catch you later. Or, I think they...
Magikarp.
That's sad.
Goldeen.
That's so
Goldeen.
sad looking.
Goldeen.
Time.
Goldeen.
Magikarp. Magikarp. Time.
Goldeen. Goldeen.
Magikarp.